Hello and welcome back to my channel where I rant about everything. I can't necessarily explain how much I hate coming back to talk about this situation, but it happened again. Before we go over Synnibear's final apology, the script was originally written from my thoughts, but after watching the video back and forth, I had to add more thoughts into this as I continue to progress. Content warning as always. The following of the video points out grooming, alleged essay, and mention of hypersexuality. I highly advise clicking off this video if you aren't comfortable with any of these topics. Viewers' discretion is advised. So for quick explanation, Synnibear, or formerly known as Gurulu Love Sans, was an animator that focused on animation and commentary videos. However, Synnibear was exposed for being inappropriate with a minor who was 14 to 15 while Synnibear was 20 years old at the time. Huge drama happened and this went on before finally ending. I highly advise watching Tosafai's video that goes over her downfall. After the backlash that was received, Synni would return to the internet to post her apology video after being 1 year late. And we all expected her video to be good, right? Not exactly. Synni's video was received by everyone who didn't like her, and how they were telling her to delete her channel or get help. And since Synni's video isn't good, let's try giving out our reasoning as to why her apology video wasn't good, and then we'll reach to our conclusion as to why it's not good. The first reasoning is the tone. In Synni's video, she's apologizing to her victims, but however, her tone sounds blunt, in a way where she wasn't actually sorry. And as if this isn't bad enough, she's reading this off her script, to which she wrote her apology note down and could have expressed her tone better. I know not everything is perfect, but at least be more expressive and mean it. And speaking of tone, let's go over between Enno and Jack. Synni has this problem where she knows this is wrong, but tries to excuse it anyway. Specifically showing explicit content to Enno and sexually assaulting Jack because in her mindset, it was an okay thing to do. Just because you experience something awful doesn't give you the excuse to show it or cause those acts on others. Yes, it's reasonable to be exposed to it and having your mindset changed, but when it comes to maturing at an older age, you should know that it's still wrong and not to introduce it to anyone that will cause harm. My second reasoning is that she didn't apologize to the other victims who were part of the Google documents. I believe it's the 14 and 17-year-old ones who were involved with Synnibear ranting about Clip blocking her. It's crazy to me that Synni never acknowledged them. She could have had more time to clear up the air and actually count how many people she harmed, but nope, it was hard for her to do. The fact that this is an apology video, but yet she never mentioned her old group where she talks about Clip and sent her suggestive content to her victims makes me think Synni never thought this through and is only apologizing because she wants this over with. And lastly, for the third reasoning, she brushes off her behavior. Like I said in my first reasoning, she knew what she was sending to Enno was wrong, but the fact that she had to tell us, the viewer, that she experienced it and it was normal for her is something she needs to be held for. It not only baffles me, but also shows that she's trying to defend herself by using psychological factors. This goes to Jack and Clip, who also didn't get a proper apology as well. Clip had their characters sexualized by Synni, and it had continued for a long time without Sok knowing. And knowing that Sok was uncomfortable with her characters being drawn in explicit ways really shows how Synni doesn't care at all. This also explains why she didn't see a problem with breaking boundaries, as she had touched Jack before, but would constantly joke about his body in a sexual manner. She knew this was wrong when Jack told her no, even if there was this so-called lack of communication, but this literally doesn't excuse anything. There's no dismissing something that's awful, let alone without consent. While the apology video wasn't good, Enno left a comment down to express how they didn't know what to say or feel, but left a message. Their comment made me feel bad for them as they've been dragged back to this situation and having to deal with the burden on their back. And the fact that there are some people trying to sympathize with Synni while knowing she's the one who harmed Enno and the others sickens me. No one should be feeling bad for Synni, especially when she never asked for sympathy. In general, Synni's video isn't good, but I will give her a small credit for at least acknowledging what she did was wrong. And to be fair, she could have made her apology note on a Google Doc or in her community tabs, but that's just me. And I know her video isn't meant to apologize to anyone but her victims, but the comments are already criticizing her apology and how stupid she is for posting it in the first place, but hey, that's Synnibear03 to you. Overall, her video wasn't in my 2026 bingo card, but it's crazy she tried sneaking this one in. Too bad nobody liked it. But before I end this video off, I would appreciate it if you show some support to Eno and the other victims who weren't mentioned, that would be super helpful if you do. Let me know your thoughts below in the comment section and don't be afraid to share them. I hope you all have a good day and night.